What you have to think about joint pain of the knee. The most widely recognized type of joint pain in the knee. The most dynamic kind of joint pain in the knee is osteoarthritis. This is the place the malady causes a slow crumbling of the ligament in the joint, bringing about expanding, some of the time horrifying agony and loss of portability. The most probable influenced. Most in danger are ladies more than 50 who are overweight. An inherited connection additionally is by all accounts a factor, in addition to men or ladies who have encountered break deep down close to the joint, a tendon physical issue or a meniscus tear. Indications related with knee joint inflammation. There is no commonplace movement of torment as this illness intensifies. Climate can play a key factor, so chilly manifestations can be especially troublesomely in winter months, while summer days can be surprisingly simple on the knees, yet that doesn't mean the joint pain is abating. Time is the key factor in estimating its encouraging alongside consistent observing through X-beams and blood tests. Most announced side effects. Pigeon-toes or thump knees. Uneasiness when dynamic. Limited development. Joint aggravation. A sensation which feels like the joint may jump out. There are 3 different ways to treat knee joint pain. You can treat the manifestations, have medical procedure, or you can treat the reason, which preferably will fix if not put the ailment into abatement. Medicines for the side effects of joint pain in the knee. First of all, and that is to proceed to get a physical assessment and a X-beam. A subsequent assessment is additionally not a poorly conceived notion. Likewise, as beginning periods of osteoarthritis can regularly go undiscovered. Each case ought to be esteemed on its own legitimacy, so don't decipher this article as a conclusive guide for treating joint inflammation right now. Simply serves to feature the practices that patients and experts for the most part follow today. Needle therapy. You won't discover this supported on about.com, yet needle therapy must be one of the quickest and progressively viable strategies for intense and genuine instances of osteoarthritis, yet it can in any case be drilled on less harmed joints. Professor Dr. Anton Jayasuriya's strategies, while frequently disapproved of in the West, is a specialty of needle therapy which goes back hundreds of years and is accounted for to give moment and changeless alleviation. It can decrease the expanding, alleviate a patient from torment by up to 80% and give practically unexpected portability. 4 needles are embedded in to explicit emphasize focuses, not simply purposes of needle therapy, to a specific profundity, at that point warmed till they gleam channeling red, at that point delicately and quickly evacuated individually. This training is rehashed 2 to 3 times each day until the expanding has everything except vanished and the torment has surrendered. When the course of treatment is finished, it is expressed to be perpetual. Calming oils and warming cushions are then utilized by the patient at home to finish the treatment. Needle therapy doesn't treat the weakening of the joint legitimately, but instead the agony, aggravation and absence of development, the manifestations. Hostile to inflammatory prescription drugs. These have given the most punctual leap forward in the West for an underlying agony discharge, yet the impacts these have on your body since they've been available for over 2 decades, are becoming exposed. Drawn-out use of theories, NSAIDs as they're known, have appeared to debilitatingly affect the liver, kidneys and heart, so before choosing to take a convenient solution for the aggravation and torment, ensure you spread out what beginning medical issues you may have with your primary care physician so the medicine won't struggle with your present prescription. Exercise-based recuperation and relaxation. Exercise-based recuperation and controlled times of unwinding both assistance reinforce the muscle around the joint, helping its weight and lessening the pressure. Reflection, rest and hypnotherapy are for the most part types of unwinding that can decrease the measure of torment you're encountering in your knee, and exercise will forestall decay of the leg muscles. Joint inflammation surgery. On the off chance that the sickness has basically gotten deplorable in torment and has left you practically fixed, at that point medical procedure today is the final retreat. A. Knee osteotomy. This is adequately for just youthful patients who have come down with the illness at an opportune time and have had an all-out knee substitution. B. A unicompartmental knee replacement. Or on the other hand, just known as a fractional knee substitution. This again is for a little careful substitution of the knee when the illness is constrained, and this is progressively basic among center to old matured patients. C. Total knee replacement. Since the joint can never again work, they can't avoid being the final retreat where a plastic and metal embed is fitted into the knee. Medications to influence remission of arthritis in the knee. A. Biologically injected medications. Cortisone infusions, which overflow the torment and diminish the expanding, are a lot more secure and more advantageous than NSAIDs, and keeping in mind that they won't impact abatement, you can securely take extra joint enhancements with no reactions that can help treat this sickness. B. Joint supplements and non-prescription treatments. Glucosamine is as yet ailing in explore information, however it is giving indications that it might enable the abatement to procedure of joint pain in the knee. Extra non-solution characteristic medicines incorporate dynamic mixes found in capsaicin, tongkat ali, omega-3 acids and reishi. These fixings not just treat aggravation successfully, they likewise normally help obstruct the agony signals being sent from the joint to the cerebrum. All the more significantly, they help with remaking the ligament. Presently dry and decayed from this infection, these are only a portion of the fixings when taken routinely in high fixations that can enable the ligament to work better. Cod liver oil tablets have for quite a long time been utilized to let loose solid joints for gentle joint pain of the knees, yet now investigate in the course of the most recent decade has brought forth new enhancements that treat the side effects as well as battle it.